Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Archana and my channel is called Be Beautethical. Today's video is about this full glam black smoky eye look using just one palette, the Urban Decay's original naked palette. I tried to make it a really simple tutorial by using just two eyeshadows from the palette. So let's start by priming our face. I'm using the Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. It's a hydrating and pore minimizing primer. So I'm starting with the area where I have large pores to fill in. Blend the primer really well into the skin so it forms a nice base for the foundation that we will apply on top of this. Please do remember to use primers under your foundations because they really help to make your foundation glide on smoothly and to make your makeup last longer. Then I am using the eye makeup base from Inglot in 01. I'm using my fingers to apply it on both the eyelids and then also to blend it in to a certain extent. I have applied a little more than is required today. So I am going to use a brush number 391 from Pack Cosmetics to blend any excess product really well into my skin. I'm starting with eye makeup first today, especially because I am doing dark eyes and I don't want any accidental fallouts spoiling the base. Now I'm using this luxury powder from Ben Nye in the shade Banana to set my eye primer in place. The brush I'm using is number 308 from Pack Cosmetics. This flat eyeshadow brush is really convenient to powder in smaller areas. Then I'm using this jumbo eye pencil from NYX in the shade Black Bean to draw very roughly on my eyelid for a creamy base for our powder eyeshadow to stick to. Either dot or draw small lines with pencil covering roughly about 1/4 or a little more of the eyelid. Then taking the brush 391 again, I'm going to smudge the black coal and I'm going to spread it up until my crease line. Make sure to really smudge the coal well so it looks nice and smoked out. The intensity should be more closer to the lid and then go down slightly as you reach the lid. This will give a really good base for the smokiness that we're trying to achieve here. Use less of cream product on the eyelids for a long lasting effects because using more cream on the eyelids will make them oily and the eyeshadow might crease after only a little wear time. So I'm repeating the same steps on the other eyelid. You can use any kohl or kajal available with you at home, but just make sure that it's a blendable or smudgeable product. If you do this with pencils which are fast setting, you will have a really hard time blending it out as these products set in about a few seconds and then they don't blend. Now I'm taking brush number 309 from Pack Cosmetics and the color Creep from Naked Palette, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid from my lash line till my crease. So I decided suddenly that I will do this very roughly, and it's okay if it becomes a little messy at the edges because then I'll also be able to show you how to clean up the edges and achieve a good looking eyeshadow at the end. Most of us don't get as much time as we would like in order to get ready, but this way, even though it may seem messy right now, we will achieve a neat and lovely eye look by spending just a few minutes to clean up at the end. I do this all the time when I'm in a hurry. Just applying the eyeshadow and cleaning up quickly works for me personally. Now I'm using brush number 107 from Pack Cosmetics to blend out the sharp edges. I applied the eyeshadow till the crease evenly because while softening these lines, the eyeshadow will lose some intensity on the edges and therefore will give a smoked out effect, which is what we are aiming to create with this look. Now we are going to repeat all of that on the other eye. You can use just powder to create this look, but the reason for using cream before powder eyeshadow is to create the intensity that is required for this kind of a look. Anytime you want the end result of eyeshadow to be intense, try using the same color cream beneath the powder and see the difference in intensity. Now I may be, or rather I am looking a lot messy right now, but don't worry, the idea of doing this was to show you how to fix it. Take a wet wipe or a makeup remover wipe and start from the inner corner of the eye and make some clear gap between the eyeshadow and the eyebrow to be able to add brow bone highlight later. Then starting from the corner of the eye, hold the wipe at an angle aiming at the tip of your eyebrow and wipe off in that angle. Filling in the eyebrow before cleaning up can help with the exact angle. Now taking the blending brush, soften the edges a bit since we sharpened them by cleaning. You can use a clean brush to soften the edges as it will make things easier and faster. Also define the shape at the corners of the eyes as you would like them, and make sure that the shape is balanced on both the eyes and it looks even. Now I'm taking brush number 381, a small pencil brush from PAC Cosmetics, and the eyeshadow Sin from the Naked palette, and I'm going to highlight the inner corners and also my brow bone with it. I'm putting more color on the brow bone and dragging whatever is there on the brush towards the bridge of the nose. You can layer the shadow till you get the kind of highlight that you want, but you won't need to layer much since the Naked palette eyeshadows are quite pigmented. Once that is done, clean up under the eye with a wet tissue for any fallout. Although there are none because this shadow doesn't have a lot of fallout. Now I'm using a Q-tip to further soften the edges and remove any harsh lines, and then I'm going to use the blending brush to blend the highlight that we just applied with the rest of the shadow. Now I'm going to use this black eye pencil from PAC Cosmetics to line my upper and lower waterlines. Always remember to sharpen the pencils before each use to get the best result. I'm also using the same pencil to define my lower lash line. Since this is a kajal pencil and it doesn't set on its own, I will need to set it with some kind of powder. So I am going to use the same eyeshadow Creep from the Naked palette to set the kajal on my lower lash line. Now I am going to reapply my moisturizer and primer in the areas where we had cleaned up for fallouts. While I allow those to set for a few minutes, I am going to fill in my eyebrows with the same black pencil from PAC. It sure is a little dark for my eyebrows, but we will make it work. Now I am going to go and finish my full makeup and be right back. And I'm back and using the Mega Length Mascara from Wet n Wild to coat my upper and lower lashes. I have applied Ardell Demi Wispies for a full lash look, and now I am just merging my original lashes with the falsies by applying a coat of mascara to them both. I am also thoroughly coating my lower lashes for a very defined lash look. And finally, I am going to dunk my face in the Scandinavia Bridal Makeup Finishing Spray. I want to ensure that my makeup stays put. So there you guys is the full glam smoky eye look using the Urban Decay's original Naked palette. I am so in love with that highlight. That's the highlighter from my contour palette of Anastasia Beverly Hills. I hope you enjoyed this smoky eye tutorial. Do like and share my video if you did. And please do not forget to hit that subscribe button for more such cruelty-free tutorials. Bye!